lighting turned on. Ooh! Alright. Put some laps on track with actual people. Now we've made a few final adjustments to this. Welcome to Texas. Mile and a half. That is a little bit warmer than the testing session gave me, but that's alright. Not even a qualifying map either. That's okay. You know what split I'll get with us having this name?
541, just hit the top west, 29.4.
I really have to avoid the top split because there's no chance of me winning that one.
29.81.
But Talladega ultimately, despite some of the miscues, ended up treating me pretty well. So I'm back up to 2.6K. Several top 5s, a bunch of top 15s. Looking to rebuild a bit of safety rating here this week. This guy. I don't know that I'll be driving it this hard in the actual race. That's not doing too good on the tires. I can hear them kind of screaming at me. Throttle there. Completely tight, but I mostly keep it off the wall.
Real far down low. Outside.
Where's you going, Matt?
Keep low. Clear outside. 30.159. Car down low, car inside, go high.
And down.
Clear, clear.
Look what the dummy laps some of these guys have on their tires. This Phil guy is definitely waiting to run. He's running 30.6s right now.
30.34, go high.
Live, Look, Mafia. That's a lane and a half. By. He's on older tires, so that's not going to be a really good comparison.
They're outside.
But it's good to know the truck seems it can move.
30.287.
It can go where I need it to. It can run high, it can run low. I don't know that the high side here will have as much of an advantage as you would normally expect with the truck specifically. Guys, leave me here.
Hold your line. Still there. 30.499. They're inside. Car down low.
That's too early on the gas.
Car stop down low. Go high. You've got wheel damage.
I'm feeling pretty good about it. That was just me over driving the corner. All right. Open Discord message. What do you people want? What do you people want from me? Excellent. I don't know if we do that. Yeah, we doing that. Why the hell not? I see someone else in here. Hello.
What's up?
You are on
Access.
stream right now. Keep that in mind. It's my Monday night stream. I'm doing 2 truck races.
I'm also gonna stream this.
Oh yeah, I stream Monday night races. I either do Xfinity or truck, sometimes a mixture of the two. It's to show off the setups and to just have some extra content that isn't next gen cars on the channel.
Yeah.
Let me post it. I've updated the neutral set for the race setup, by the way. It built a bit too loose over the really long run, so I made a couple of small adjustments to it. I'll put that in the C-Class open so you can download it.
Oh. Okay. If we can get there.
Race neutral.
You said it's in there now?
I just put it into the C-Class open channel. It's just an STO file. It's not the full folder.
Okay. I can try. Let me see. Close OBS.
At your bracket, if you run it even remotely well, you should just drive away from everybody.
Okay. I was in a happy spot, honestly. I really wanted to come in and spot me.
You might want to like maybe rename that one like race neutral 0.1 or something, just so it doesn't overwrite, or so you don't get the two confused. But yeah, for
I had to
me,
put it in the. Sorry.
for me, my driving style runs it on the right rear a lot, and it was starting to build just a bit too loose for my taste, so I made a couple of adjustments.
So do I add it to the Texas one?
Yeah. You just drag and drop it into the same race file that the other 3 are in. I'm gonna rest my arm for a second. I may only run the one race tonight. My collarbone, you know, the joint near the center of your chest where it connects to everything else.
Yeah.
That portion of it is hurting on my left side right now. I don't know what I've done, so I'm having to be kind of tender with it tonight. It was sore yesterday, so I didn't race at all, which is very unusual for me on a Sunday. I didn't drive at all, which is a shame. I wanted to do some testing, but I decided it was a bad idea to aggravate it. And it feels a bit better today, and it's not popping when I move it anymore, thankfully. So I think it's getting better. This is the same shoulder I injured racing several months ago from holding a really bad posture for too long while I was running a recruitment race for the FLCC, a half length. And I went to move after the race was over, and it just popped out of place or something and really freaking hurt.
What time does the race start? 45?
Yeah, 45.
Okay. I'm hoping my race doesn't cut off mid-race because earlier my internet crashed because we have a tornado watch.
Oh, lovely. Yeah, that would be unfortunate. My game has crashed a couple times, but I've never had internet issues. Knock on wood.
Well, I only get that when it, like, obviously there's a storm. Like, I just played Fortnite and my ping was at 90, so.
I must look ridiculous on stream right now. I'm drinking Mountain Dew straight from the fucking 2-liter. Immortalize me with my idiotic way of drinking soda. I'm going to run a couple of quick qualifying laps really fast here.
So yeah, guys, this is something I'm trying to do now is just live stream me doing these type of races. To look back on, plug in Discord real quick.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I do it to show off the setups. And
This is my first race in about 5 years.
They only get to see a black screen 99% of the time though, but that's okay. You know what? They don't get to see any of my setups or anything.
Thank you, sir.
I'm not too picky because here's the thing: even if they recreate every number
welcome back.
on the screen, would you believe me if I told you it wouldn't be the exact same
I've been
setup?
watching some videos. It seems as if
It
it's
all
got
depends on the
a
order you
little
click the
crazier.
arrows in. So it's impossible to get the exact same setup twice,
Weston,
unless you
did you set
download
this up?
it.
Did you set this up for the night race?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Oh yeah. When I do these testing sessions, I exactly duplicate the predicted weather in the test session for the race session. If that makes sense.
That's what I was going to say earlier.
I'm actually super specific when I set these sessions up. I double check everything before I start the testing for these setup building sessions.
On
I'm
accident, I
extremely
joined
specific.
a late model 100 lap race at Lanyard earlier. I thought it was
haven't
like
the
the
session
shorter,
started
like the
yet.
fixed series one, but I think it's still fixed. It's just the longer
I don't think it's
C
time
class
yet.
one. And that was the race that my
Session
Wi-Fi
eight.
crashed. I was doing so good. I want to say, I kind of avoided every single
No,
wreck.
I'm not taking
Just
it.
trying to,
They're
I was just trying to run
legit.
top 10. And then some guy, you know how short track racing is. I got dumped.
Oh yeah, that's why I love and hate short track. I'm fast at them. I just have bad luck at them. I don't know why I'm doing a qualifying run. I don't plan on qualifying.
Yeah.
I've gotten to the point where I don't qualify in officials anymore.
On lap 15.
I get wrecked out every time I qualify well.
Talk real quick.
What was that?
I was just turning you down a little bit. That's all.
Oh yeah. Hello, speaking. I'm now over in
I'm the
the
line at
Pace came
the
out
other
lower.
second left
Great.
than it did in the offline
That's
practice.
still too loose.
Clear.
Let's try that again, shall
There
we?
it goes. Do you think I should qualify too or not? Oh, lost
Depends on what your luck has been.
Go high.
Fucking wrecked it, leaving fucking pit road.
Yeah, we've all done that at least once.
That starts late. But the thing is, I haven't driven. What was last week was Dover, and the week before was what was it, Bristol?
Yep.
Hey, at least we got Texas this week, Kansas next week, so we got a good little.
We've got an
and then
excellent-
North looks more.
We've got an
weeks.
excellent set of tracks coming up for me. These intermediates are my strongest suit by far, but also
Yeah.
the easiest to drive. I don't tell anyone that.
My favorite track that I've driven all the time so far was Arca, or not? Yeah, definitely Arca. Yeah, that's a track. Love that track. Don't you? I love that track.
The new
Best track
Arca
on the
car makes
schedule.
me upset. I don't drive
Yeah,
setup
I-
races anymore, dude. I can't.
I would say
can't without racing
Michigan
setups.
was a fun track. I just didn't like the fact that you're just a single file freight train the whole entire time. It felt like. Oh, 3-car wreck in practice. So yeah, sorry guys, I haven't been live streaming that much. I've been just really busy. I am now assistant manager at my job. Now I also have a girlfriend now too. And I've just been busy on here a lot too. That's why I've not been streaming. Do you stream on Twitch then?
I actually multi-platform, though Twitch is the only one that gets any real following nowadays.
Yeah, it feels a lot better so far. The neutral.
Yeah. It should be a bit tighter. Bit more stable. Doesn't slide the tires as much, doesn't build as much heat.
Yeah.
Just be careful not to overdrive it for the long run. It will still build a smidge loose on you. If
Well,
you
that's just
overdrive it.
mixed. That's just how neutral setups are in general, though.
It depends on your driving style, actually. It depends on if you try to get more speed on entry or exit. If you try to build too much speed on entry, you'll burn the right front, and you'll build tight. And if you overdrive the exit, you'll build loose. So at that point, it
Oh.
actually goes to driving style, which is why I like neutral
I got
setups.
loose when this 21 truck came on the inside.
All right, well, races are starting. Let's see what split I end up in. I'm sitting close to 2.7K. I might end up in the top split.
My fucking late model race was a 2000 SSO. Whatever
Oh,
the fuck it's called.
just wait. That's only going to get higher.
I know.
That is only going to get higher. Let's see where I end up. The Nets Gen A class open had over 200 people signed up for it before it started. I wasn't aware
I always
Texas was
find
so
it funny
popular.
when it like glitches out. I like how like really at 7 o'clock that's when everything is this new week stuff because it always glitches out for a little bit.
Yeah, that's been a problem since I started playing last year, and I'm sure it's been a problem longer than that. A little annoying. I am in mid split. It looks like second split. All right, I might have a chance at actually winning this one. Only thing I don't like about top split races, they're great for I rating. You can finish mid pack and still get a decent chunk at my current rating, but they're terrible for actually trying to get top fives and wins. I'm not going to bother qualifying. So I'm going to swap back over
Are
to
you
the
in
race
Florida?
neutral. Florida? No, I'm in Alabama.
Oh, sorry.
I
I was seeing if you're in here. I'm probably in bottom split, huh?
You might be second from bottom. I would have to go over here and look. Each split has 26 people in it. That's actually a pretty big truck race.
Yeah, not bad.
Let me see here if I can refresh this page and see what the splits actually are.
Yeah, let's do let's definitely do my fucking Texas not my Texas, my Dover setup. Definitely.
Yeah. The Dover setup was okay. I didn't particularly like how bad the tires burned off on it.
I don't like Dover as a track. That's why I didn't race last week for Dover. I didn't race at all for iRacing
So,
last week. I just don't like any of the tracks that they had that last week.
let's see here. They should tell me what the splits are. Splits. I know I can look this up somewhere.
Do I
What's
want to
up,
be able
Robert?
to
Here we go.
full
Okay.
throttle 99% of the time then?
What's your strength of
How's it going,
field?
That wasn't gonna
You're
say
Good, sir.
you're
You-
pretty much you're really
Oh, yeah.
lifting mostly in turn one, going into one. Let the truck
Like
settle
that.
and get a really good launch out. That launch out is going to dictate the rest of your lap all the way down the back stretch, full throttle through 3 and 4, all the way back down the front stretch. There's only one real lift point throughout the entire race here. Though you will get to a point late run where you kind of have to start modulating the throttle a little bit through 3 and 4 to not get too tight or loose, but that's very late run.
My SOS, where is it? Where can I see that?
I've got it on my overlay. I don't. It'll tell you. I don't think you're bottom split.
start.
You're probably second from bottom. If your strength of field is 1389, nope. It tells you right here. You are bottom split.
Oh, no.
Clint's in the split below me, and then I'm in this one.
I think the reason my late model race was so high earlier is because only 12 people signed up for it.
Yeah, that will dilute the field pretty big time. When you have the
All right,
opposite
time to
of dilute
qualify at
actually.
Texas North Speedway.
Yeah, I just hit ready to race. I want to see how the truck goes through the field. That's one of my favorite things to do is drive through the field.
Coming around for lap number 1 at qualifying.
Quick tip: ride the high line coming to your second lap to get a
Yep.
bit more of a slingshot off.
Yep. I've learned that from the mini stock and street stock races from Charlotte.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you get a nice slingshot. It's really pronounced in the truck though.
Oh yeah. Alrighty, let's see. How many laps? 80?
Yep. 240 lap runs is the predicted, but it depends on whether the race is clean or not.
Oh, that felt like a good lap. That felt like a great lap. Second
Good.
with the 30.658. Dropped down to fourth so far right now, but so top
Yeah,
10, I'm thinking.
there will probably be a couple of Smurfs in there if I'm being completely honest with you. What was your qualifying lap time?
30.658.
Okay, so we can work on getting that faster. That qualifying truck can set like a 29.4. In fact, I think in testing I set a 29.3, though I think the track was slightly cooler when I did that. So we can definitely get you faster.
Yeah. But I haven't done qualifying laps here yet.
Uh-huh.
I
Yeah,
did
you
lift
gotta...
a little bit in 3. I think that was what really.
Oh yeah,
fucked my
that'll kill
time.
you. Yeah, you can't
Uh,
from the edge from your throttle up point in the middle of turns 1 and 2 all the way to the start finish line on that qualifying lap, especially, you're full throttle the whole way. Honestly, depending on the super speedway, depending on the track, like Charlotte, I know the older legacy model truck can actually full throttle the entirety of Charlotte, even with an iRacing Fit setup. It can do that. The truck can treat most intermediates a lot like super speedways almost. I want to see one thing. Can I change the gear in this damn thing? I want the RPM to be set. 333. Can I go to 333? I cannot. Sometimes it lets you go down. It lets you go down, but won't let you go up. That's stupid.
I think street stocks is at a mile and a half. Oh, it's at Iowa. I forgot. I just remembered street stocks for the C class is at Iowa this week.
I don't want to go to that track ever again. I did the Dell Junior driven to give 400 in the mini stock there a couple months ago. In fact, it was the same night. It was the same day that we had the Daytona duels in FLCC. That was a miserable day of racing for me. Made an absolute fool of myself in the morning race for the driven to give, and then I got wrecked out of the FLCC duel race 3 times and didn't get into the 500 because of it.
Wasn't that the one? Oh no, what was it? I watched that. What was that worse? I watched you and Dylan. That was like just a wreck fest. I just passed.
That wasn't FLCC. That was Midwest something. It was a bunch of dirt racers trying to do a super speedway race, is what it was, and it was a disaster.
Even though your Martinsville race that you showed me a few weeks ago didn't go so well.
There were a lot of people upset about that race. I think of the 40 cars we had in that field, 15 ultimately got disqualified. 6 got disqualified in that final lap wreck, including the guy who would have won it if he had never shot the second to last corner.
The guy that qualified second says he threw qualifying.
Bottom split. Okay, well, here's the deal. If you keep the truck underneath you, even with your general lack of experience, you should get a top 5, top 10. And that split, it'll outpace people so bad.
Zane Green with an E at the end, which is weird because in Florida, no, in Boone, there's a Green Street. There's a street called Green Street that spells it that way. He qualified with a 29.901.
The best time in my split for reference is a 29.559.
Yeah. Truck Series at Texas. It's too much stretch. I prefer mile and a half, to be honest. I feel like I don't get as tired this much.
I love the intermediates. I've had my most success at these. To be fair, they're the easiest tracks to drive. The only real danger at these is that you overdrive either the entry or the exit and get a little loose. They're not difficult tracks. In real life, I find them boring. I think the racing at these seems to be pretty bland, but I love driving them, if that makes sense.
Carl, you in here?
Earlier I did like just some. I just did a practice session, just doing some photos at Legacy Phoenix, and this guy that was in that session was wrecking everyone. Well, I got on my Facebook. There was a video of that guy wrecking everyone in his race that he got into.
That sounds about right.
I'm like, dude.
Some people just don't know how to drive.
Oh, he had a gay pride car on too, by the way.
That's incredible. Ooh, let's race. All right. Starting 15th as I didn't qualify. The slowest time in here was a 30.9.
I qualified 7th inside line.
Well, I'm the number 5 car, so a top 5 is kind of the goal, actually. But I feel like it's a good possibility. I'm curious as to how it's the first race of the week. I shouldn't have these expectations anymore. I expect it to be pretty clean. This is not a difficult track to drive. However, every time I think that, without fail, it is a wreck fest. So we'll see.
Funny. I think I had number 7 on my car. Well, that's what it says I was, and that's where I qualified.
Yeah, well, that's how's that for working out? That means your goal should be a top 10.
Yeah.
Plus or minus 1 or 2 spots on your number is what you should quote unquote expect. Yet, though, it doesn't always work out that way.
One lap till we go green. Line up on the inside.
Your tire
Someone's
says
got
we
my
get
flag.
3.
I think.
If it runs green and I do my 1 schedule stop, I'll only use 1 set of tires. So I did a bit of.
You technically go 60 laps on a set. On
I wouldn't go anything past 40 because then people are undercutting you and you're losing time.
Do I want the lap timing one up, or do I want the one with people on it?
That's personal preference. I always run session last lap in these races just to make sure I'm not losing too much time lap of a lap.
Help me with. That's what you need help me with, overlays.
Mm-hmm. Actually, this one's actually just a black box that is in iRacing itself. But I have like my tire stuff pulled up right now, and then my overlay actually has the relative and positions and a track map, fuel.
Do you have a setup then just for racing then?
Yes.
That's what I need. Green flag's out at Texas Motor Speedway. Let's get it.
Let's
go get ourselves a cowboy hat.
And already a guy's making a bit of a risky move.
Inside. Still there.
Almost got loose out too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I felt mine wanted to slide a little bit as I went around someone.
That's kind of someone through the air. And someone's turning. Oh, everyone wrecked. They tapped me and I got 4X. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, that's the joys of a no-fault incident point system, dude. This is something you have to live with.
Yeah, he spawned, barely tapped me, and yep. 1/5.
Oh, there goes someone. And there's our first yell. Oh boy. Alright, well, that prediction's already coming true.
I'm just frustrated I got a 4X for not even touching anyone, but you know, love that.
Well, I gained 2 spots. 3 with the dude getting wrecked. Wow, we didn't even complete lap 2.
Hey, look at that. You and I had a caution at the exact same time.
I got a front row seat for that. It was a 7.
I'm just frustrated I have a 4X.
Yeah,
Hopefully that could be my
I
only
think
incident
we're
point all race then.
The thing I say was to shoot up the track. I was on the outside. That was scary.
Hey, top 5 now.
I'm dead.
Thanks guys. They went 3 wide. I think that is what happened.
That dude's race is over after 2 laps. Jeez, that sucks.
Pit road is now open.
Someone got spun in turn 2.
Normally
Mine was on the backstretch.
But I'm not on that. I
Really?
didn't watch it at all. I was on the white line hugging it.
It was like right. I think the guy was just loose and then just came down on someone.
I don't know if that involved anyone else or not. You saw the dude shoot up the track.
Yeah, I don't know if he came down into you or if you went up into him or what. But
Hey, I might be able to at least
got
lead
him
a lap
yeah,
if I'm
no
top
lap.
5 right now.
Or he got himself. I don't know.
I felt very
it came down
comfortable
on me,
in
and I
the
felt my
truck.
go like push inward. You know what I mean?
I got like.
I'm just a little sad that. You think? Because that's just the iRacing bullshit, right? Where he didn't even like touch me, but on it
choosing to go low.
The Ghost 4X is what I call it. That
more.
happened to me at Talladega with the
Those are racing
FLCC
that doesn't
Saturday,
do anything.
actually. It's a fairly common thing. It's just something you learn to live with. It sucked, but
will I have damage on my truck then from that?
probably not. Do you have the button bound where your spotter will tell
I
you
know
if
my
you're damaged
lights
or
are
not?
turned way too high.
No.
Okay, that's something else you got it. Yeah, that's a really important button to have. It'll tell you. You probably would have gotten. I don't know. We were talking. You might not have heard it. You would have gotten something from your spotter like without you pressing a button once if you were damaged. Like he would have told you. You should be fine. Especially if it was just a bare light little tap. These things are fairly tough.
That was completely neck covered by like 2 feet.
I'm inside. I'm in
No,
the
we didn't
inside.
even touch. Like actually.
No,
I don't know about you, Ford truck, but we don't have choose cone here. Everyone's trying to go inside. We don't have choose cone here, guys.
Y'all was probably a quarter off each other.
I feel like these trucks have had that problem for years.
Are you middle split or top split?
I'm one of the middle
Yeah, I've
splits.
noticed a really
I think
bad
I'm
delay
third.
this week. It happened to
There's
me
a total.
earlier.
There's 7 splits for
Talladega.
this race.
Or not Talladega, Dover. Yeah, I
The
had
guy
that to me.
leading
I was
decided
about 4 foot
to.
off the
You know
truck.
what? I don't want outside. I don't want inside. I want middle.
Yeah, it's got engaged.
Yeah, let's
Oh,
have a
no.
3-wide restart. That would be
Last
fine
year
until you
when
got to the
I-
tri-oval. The rest of the
That's gonna
track
be
is wide
fun.
enough, but the tri-oval
Well,
just
this
isn't.
race definitely showed me that I have.
Yeah, but
track
that the
lighting
wreck
turned way
happened with
too
the
high.
leaders,
Feels
so
like I'm racing a slideshow almost. Like it's not like really bad, but it's not great.
how many cautions do you think
I'm
we'll
going.
have?
Good luck, Scott.
Oof,
Some team
no
wins.
clue, to be frank with you.
This guy's playing
Normally what
14.
happens in these is you'll have a couple of early ones, and then you'll get a long green
Okay.
run at the end. That's normally what happens.
About to go green. Stay focused.
All right.
Eight car is off. Be ready.
I can hear your game audio, by the way.
I'm
What's up,
sorry. I've been told about that earlier with these headphones. For some reason, everyone can hear my game audio.
Probably
Yeah,
some
but
kind of
look, here
filtering
I did
issue
it,
on the
Dover.
microphone. It's not a huge deal.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
Yeah, I decided to ruin my safety rating at Talladega last week.
Get ready. Going green.
Caution!
I heard
That's
that.
behind us.
We haven't even gotten our restart off yet. You guys have another caution.
Pace car.
Well, welcome to iPacing. Hope you're enjoying yourself.
I'll take a top 5.
Green. Car inside.
That was my fastest lap to the side.
Point one.
That sounds about right.
They're inside.
That was a really good launch.
Car inside.
Hope you guys get a lap in. We didn't even get a lap in yet. We were in turn 3.
Inside. Hold your line.
Someone already disconnected.
Stay high. They're inside. Inside.
Yeah.
They're inside. 33.438. That was your box left position. Inside. They're inside. The leader did a 33.0.
Well, that was a dick move. That was a dick move, 14.
Didn't touch you, sir.
At least I managed to save it. Well, it's now a start from the bat challenge. Made it spicy. Dude didn't even attempt to stay off of me. He just ran it right into me.
The car in speed.
I believe I'm the only Ford in the. Oh, no. Totally forgot my truck's a Chevy. I'm out here thinking I'm in a Ford. Totally forgot my truck's a Chevy.
What the hell do you forget your truck is a freaking Chevy?
Because everything else I drive is a Ford. No, you can't tell from the inside.
There actually are a couple of little tells, but I wouldn't expect you to have them memorized.
Because I do have a Ford truck, but Dustin didn't have a Ford.
The car in speed. 3. Just hit
That's interesting. It seems like people are favoring this middle line more.
Hey, the fact that we ran 2 laps and 5 of the laps been cautions, do you think we can maybe run it to 45, 50?
Yeah, you can. Those cautions can
Four
shorten
truck.
up. So that actually goes into a race strategy call, and it is completely up to you. It gives you 2 options. You can have a shorter run on the first set of tires, or you can choose to keep the 40 green laps and have a shorter second run and be able to push harder the second stint. I always go for the latter personally, but it becomes personal preference, really.
Yeah. I already know it's going to put me on the inside in this Ford, because as I did last time, because the top 5 have not changed at all. And the Ford truck keeps trying to come on the inside. It's like, buddy, I already know it's going to give me the inside because it did last time. And I'm 5th. I'm 5th if you could see inside here.
There is a gaggle of trucks in front of me.
I had a good restart too. I'm happy. I prefer the night races. What about you?
Oh, I love night racing. It's my favorite. That's why I did a truck race first. I'm expecting my next gen car to be the best here this week because that's what I'm most experienced in building.
Well, I'm honestly, as I said, I'm honestly not too worried if we get out of C-Class. I like the trucks.
Trucks are fairly easy to drive. They also have good racing.
I just don't like Dover and Bristol. Like, I love Bristol, but the chaos that happens at racing. I'd rather run Talladega than Bristol for racing, just because of the chaos.
Talladega you can dodge better than you can in Bristol. Bristol, something right in front of you, you just kind of die, and there's not much you can do about it.
I got in a 20-car pileup, 20-car pileup in that first ARCA races that they did. You know, the first week 13, that ARCA car.
The shakedown.
That's why at Dover, that's why I'm like, yeah, no, never racing Dover, never.
Dover's a bit of a weird track. It's really tough on the car. It really burns tires badly.
Well, that's why they call it Miles Monster, right?
Yeah. The Monster Mile.
God damn! I think they jumped the start a little bit. I have a good run though, good draft. Not clear.
Get a little loose passing into people there on the middle of 3 and 4.
Oh my god, we completed a lap.
A freaking miracle.
3 and 4 are beating and banging off of each other. I don't like that.
Get away from them.
Well, they're ahead.
Oh, that's even
the
worse.
top 4 jumped the start.
Make sure there's plenty of distance between you and them.
Yeah. A lot up here too.
Yeah, 23 just kind of.
God, it can get bright here with all the lights though. Well, there's not enough lights on the front stretch. As I say that as I turn on.
Good job, everybody.
And it is a cluster up ahead of me. I do not like that at all. Yep. That'll be a wreck. Let off the gas, see if I can get by it. We're good.
Dude, I'm like 15 car lengths away from 6.
Kind of overshot my corner there.
Honest thought though, since the top 1 to 4 are kind of all next to each other, beating and banging off each other, and since I'm the only lone truck besides them that have like drove away from the field, they all wrecked. I kind of could just rough away.
Well, you're actually in a good spot even if they don't wreck. You know why? When they're battling each other like that, they're going to be destroying their tires.
Yep.
This setup is really balanced on the tire pressures. It doesn't burn one tire excessively. Maintain your truck even remotely well, and you should have a huge advantage on them as the run goes on. If you're in a bit of a bubble by yourself, you're in the perfect spot right now. Don't do anything to lose that, okay? Maintain your position.
Car inside. Stay high. Clear, clear. Car inside. 30.95. Still there. Clear inside.
Yeah, they must have burnt their tires because I'm catching up fucking to them pretty darn fast.
Outside. Slow. Clear.
Here.
Inside.
Got on the floor just a bit too soon in that corner.
Five. Stay high. Clear inside. 31.157. Inside. Clear, clear.
We're catching up to a lap car.
Car outside. 30.856. Still there. Still there. Clear.
Bit of contact, but nothing too major.
Three wide! Wow, okay. That was the leader's 3 wide. How's your race going?
Pretty well, even though I got sent to the back by someone kind of bumping me in the corner of 1 and 2. I got sent back to 22nd. I have now re-driven my way up to 13th, about to pass for 12th.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear outside.
Oh, there's
Got
a
a low
wreck.
tight into turn 2.
Yellow flag is out. Line up 6
Ooh.
miles. Pit road is closed.
Well, now I'm in ninth.
Who joined?
I think that's Aiden.
Your dad, Edward.
Left,
Hey, I'll be right back. I'll my daughter. I'll come in here and bullshit with you guys. Edward, I'm going to drag you in a minute because we're going to have the interview meeting kind of deal thing I was talking about.
Well, we're mid-race right now. Both of us are.
Could have held your damn
Okay,
brake
well, I'll
for a
talk to you
sec.
in here. Hopefully you can kind of understand me.
Okay.
I don't care if we need William's help, though. You need to stay on, and I will.
Yep.
I mean, it didn't help
Deal
that
already
it was
explained it to
due to the entire wreck.
We have a website now, don't we?
Or at least
Yes.
at a very
We
high
need to figure out
risk.
how to get categories and shit posted.
Yep. He mentioned it to me in
And we-
passing, so
now you
yeah, I can
go.
help you guys with that.
Either you, I can go get a picture of the truck.
There
If you can
go.
get a picture of your cup car. And Edward, do you have an
They all
Xfinity
had
car?
it until they didn't.
Yeah. I just don't
You're
have a custom paint scheme.
Oh,
I have
okay.
one
Yeah,
that I
it
made,
failed out of
but
two
I don't
really
have one
bad,
that like
and
officially
then
with the
the guy
team logos
behind
and
me had a
stuff.
big
Okay, I
run
might
and
be able to do one for
didn't
you on
check
Trading
up.
Paints tonight. Just a simple one. To take a picture of.
No, I made mine on Trading Paints. I'm gonna get one from Dustin though this week.
Okay. Because then I need pictures of all those cars so
Oh,
we can
the
get the
pull-on
NASCAR
slide there
stuff
towards the
updated
end,
and post
coming
on
out
the
of it,
William. We just need a picture
two.
of a car to have as like the
Yeah.
header, you know?
Pit box team.
No, you're good.
Yeah, I'll be back here later.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
I dropped down to 6th place. Field's starting to catch up back to everyone. We're at lap 23.
We're on 27. We're under caution now.
You are under
Tires.
caution.
Mhm.
Alright, we're done.
Big wreck
Keep
on the
going,
back
keep going.
stretch.
Truck's feeling a little loose.
This is such an interesting track. Like, the setup, I don't have to show too many cars right here, but the setup I'm running is, in the long run, really good still in 3 and 4, but really tight in 1 and 2.
Got a diamond, not diamond, but almost.
Me and 3 were having a good little battle there for a couple laps. I'd get a run on him coming out of 4.
I
and then
prefer
he'd get it
pitting
back
under
coming
caution.
out
What
of
about
2.
you?
Pitting under caution's always better.
I know, I saw the 5 catch me. I was
Did
gonna
you
let
say
him
you
buy
prefer
one
pitting
to
under
catch me
caution?
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's way less risky. It's just safer. Yeah,
I'm
I've
just
tuned
always trying to think
mine,
my strategy.
to rotate well throughout, but it definitely starts to build just a smidge loose through 3 and 4 as the run goes on.
1 lap till we go green. Line up on the
This
inside.
place, weirdly enough, is a lot like Darlington, where you have to compromise between the 2 corners.
Yeah, I thought about making changes to see if I can get it to rotate a little bit better on the long run in 1 and 2, but I don't want that to be at the cost of me being too loose in 3 and 4.
I build setups, I can tell you right now, just
we're
fiddle
not
around
going
with the
green.
track
Hang
bar
on,
a
we're not
little bit.
going
I'm
green.
talking single clits here and there to find the perfect balance. You'll eventually find something you like.
Delay it.
Man, we're almost able to
Wish I didn't have an 8X right now.
we're almost able to make it on field from this point, but not quite. Just ever so
I don't know why
close.
it feels like here oh, the first one I get, if it was netcode, he actually like wrecked with my second 4X. I don't get how I got 4X out of that.
Hey, Five, did you ever look at the video on that, between me and you?
There's a truck pitting. Okay.
Okay, well, I got not back to 22nd on a slide earlier, and I got myself back up to 9th. So let's see if I can actually stay up here and fight with you guys proper now.
You know, a truck is pitting, and that is, in my opinion, early. What do you think?
What? I was talking to these guys. I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, I was saying, a truck just pitted 2 laps ago. I think that was a little early. What do you
Billy,
think?
is this the first
Probably,
race here this week?
Lap 27 that was on?
Yep.
That's wickedly early. He might be doing a 2-stopper, which is strange.
I want to do a next gen race here.
For some reason, everyone let off their gas there for a second and, like, slow down. Okay, one truck.
I tried, but my PR was giving me...
Okay, shove me into the
Worse.
wall. Okay. That was weird. Okay.
Is the cup race a night race or a day race?
It's like he didn't want to pass me, but then he did.
I want to say
I feel like
dusk. I know the Xfinity's a day race, and it's on a miserably hot track, so the car sucks.
So this is a really nice looking track at night. I mean, I need to cut back the track lighting a little bit so my frames don't kill me, but
I'm on a 7900 XT, so I can crank everything up, and I agree, it looks really nice at night.
yeah, I'm on a
Get ready.
2070
Going
Super
green.
still.
So Iowa weathermen, where's that storm that's supposed to be hitting?
Right.
Green's out.
Second
Green
stint,
flag, green
let's
flag.
go.
You're in the top 10.
You guys are pitting?
Yep, we had a caution. Everyone came down for their first set of tires.
Outside, 31,
We've had a long run. Wow.
Still there.
Yep, we had like a 20-lap run, I think.
Still there.
What?
Clear outside.
Oh, truck sideways, not mine, no. 4 wide, 3 wide.
Car outside. Still there. Close.
So I pit lap 39.
2.42.
Up to you, depends on how the truck is feeling.
Did a 32.
Remember, you had that caution, so if you want to pit on like lap 41, 42 instead, that is very viable.
I'm waiting to see when the leaders pit.
Inside. They're inside. Inside. Stay high.
Could I have a rear spoiler 17?
Clear inside. The car in speed.
I thought it was funny that Aiden's like, hey, you want to do your interview now? I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa.
No. Wait. You just hear it in your voice.
Oh! The two trucks in front of me collected each other. Oh! Yeah! Caution! This is where everyone's gonna pit now, isn't
I
it?
couldn't tell racing lap.
Or should. Yeah, dude! Oh!
Battle parades. That was a good fight there, 14.
That's what I. Oh, look at that. You and I are in the same place. I'm 6 now.
I'm sitting in 8th.
So only lost 1 position. That's not bad.
Let's see if I can get my
I'll
way
pit
through
road
this
speed.
field and get to the lead.
9.817. You just hit the fastest lap.
No one's hitting?
Oh, there's a wreck.
Come back.
Yellow flag is out. Line up.
Ah, I was just about to start getting by people too. God damn it.
No
That
one's
was a
gonna
really
pit?
fun back and forth there for a few laps, 14. I enjoyed that.
All right, leader, we're pitting.
Track. It's good racing on it.
21 truck is staying out. There's a truck on the lead lap in the beginning, in the top. Staying out.
Looks like the middle of turns 1 and 2 are treacherous. That's 2 wrecks we've had there now.
The truck can get away from you on the inside. You think you got it, and then all of a sudden, you don't.
Pit road is now open.
Just got to know how to take that corner.
All right.
Checking up in 3.
Alright, well, we're gonna stay out here. We'll be good on fuel. I might honestly see if I can do a no stopper
Yeah, but
from
you know
here.
how much money Box can make on commercials from this race?
They want you in single file. Jetstar 19.
That's a great comparison.
So it might be a big issue then in the beginning of this restart thing, because the guy leading now did not pit, and I
Oh.
think the guy pitted earlier, but I don't know because he was 3rd.
It'll depend on how much older his tires are then.
Ooh, we dropped down. Ooh, what the
Car
fuck are you guys
24.
doing?
Got the lucky dog. Let them past on the outside.
1, 2. He's pitting now, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
So you want
9.
to look into
9.
how much of a margin running as low as possible on fuel.
That's not
actually
bad,
matters.
but I think 1 or 2 trucks didn't
Like,
pit.
if there's a
I think
downside
actually
to
looking at
me
most of these
trying
trucks,
to
they were the
run
guys
4
that were in the
laps
back of the
over
pack.
the intended distance, rather than trying to run right up against the margin.
Are you saying that you're overfueling or underfueling the car?
I always, in these races that require fuel, I always overfuel
You know, I
by
just
3
noticed-
laps, just in case we get like a green, white,
Well-
checkered or something. But, like, how big
The
of
guy
a
that
benefit
stayed
is
out
there
was the guy
to
that
try
pitted.
to run it right up to the margin?
Really.
3 laps is fine. Just don't take 20 gallons when you only need 5. It'll make the truck too heavy. You'll be heavier than everyone else, won't have as much rotation, it'll be a bit slower. That's really all it does. Might burn up the rear tires a bit more too.
3 laps is not going to be a huge difference.
Yeah, 3 laps is nothing. It's when you get like what I'd say 10 laps, 15 laps. That's when it's like okay, now you're overdoing it.
Okay, that's what I always wondered. If me running the margin by like 1 lap is any better than me running the margin by 3.
1 lap to green. Line up on the inside.
It also matters at the track. Like here, negligible. 3 extra laps at Talladega or Daytona, yeah, you're starting to see maybe a smidge of a performance decrease. Still not really worth mentioning though, honestly. 3 laps is a happy medium, I've noticed. That's what I always do as well, just in case of green, white, checkers.
You go green.
Alrighty.
Good.
44 to go this time.
I'm
Bye.
actually 4 laps over margin now. It'll be nearly 5
for you,
laps over
actually.
margin once we get going again.
Green flag. Green flag.
This is a really bad time to have to take a piss.
My snap,
time.
my restart was shit. That was fucking shit.
1.07. Car outside.
Yeah, the guy that didn't pit just came off pit road right now, so. Oh. I got loose, but I saved it.
Hauling ass. My
Caution.
last lap was 10 minutes, 3 seconds.
Not dude, Camilo.
Like in speed racer.
I think
over
it
here.
was involving the guy. I think it was involving the guy that was coming off pit road.
I take it you're one of the ones that got involved in that bat stretch stack up.
Yep.
Get ready. Going green.
I got like 10 seconds of damage left in that one.
Pace cars in. Green, green, green. You're in fifth.
That was a bad restart for me too.
Due to 35.26.
Was that wreck because from people checking up because I was spinning?
4. Still there. Stay low. Still there.
No, William.
Clear.
I couldn't say.
Yeah, no, I saved it. So, and then that caution came out. So I'm thinking everyone checked up. From what I'm being told, everyone checked up because I was sideways, and that caused a wreck. Whoopsies. Not my fault though. I saved the truck, and even the 9 team said he checked up, and appreciated me for saving it.
Stay high. You're up top. 3 wide. Inside. 2 wide. You're up top. 3 wide. Inside. 2
Let's just say, if I didn't save it, him and I would have been dead.
Still there. Clear inside. 30.192. Back at 5th.
What lap are you on?
40.
Look, we caught up. Are you on caution or race?
We just went back green a couple laps ago.
Yeah, I touched the white line. That's what happened.
Oh yeah,
Trying to miss-
you cannot clip that apron. It upsets
Hey,
the
I
truck
saved
so
it, though.
bad. Yeah, it's
I
actually
saved
good
it,
on you to
though.
save it. Normally when you do that, it gets too wobbly and you can't save it at all.
Yeah. And then, as I said, everyone checked up because I was sideways. Oopsies. Hey, at least I am wrecked. That's all that matters.
Sometimes all you gotta do is keep it underneath you.
Okay, we're halfway to finish. Outside. 30.085. We'll go on.
Didn't lose the position either. So.
Stay low.
Because then I gained my position back, and then
Clear
caution.
outside.
So,
Oh, blinking a little.
well, at least now we're on our halfway streak.
Outside.
We're officially halfway.
Still there. 30.334. Still there. Deleted. Due to 30.17.
I think this has been a good race for me so far.
Still there.
Running top 10 always.
Clear outside. Outside.
Where are you at
Still
now?
there.
Fifth. Still kind of fighting for the top 5 here.
Still there.
These guys been aggressive in the top 4 here, so something could happen. We got newcomers up here like the 19
2,
and
4.
the 18
Clear.
who weren't up here earlier.
Car inside. Still there. Clear inside. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Line up single file. The road is closed.
Now I'll take some tires. And we'll take a bit
Sorry.
of top.
Oh,
off.
oh, you're now pitting?
I didn't want to die.
Yeah, we're up to lap 44 and then a caution just came out, so I'm going to take a little bit of fuel here.
Thankfully, I got lucky. I
4
guess,
tires,
with my
and I'll have a
caution.
set spare just in case I end up needing it. Whew. 1 and 2 is really, really fun. I'm not going to lie. It's a little iffy, but it's fun. Gotta pee so bad. Oh, pain.
Pit road is now open.
Hasn't been a very long stint, but I have been pushing it pretty hard.
Huge run. I'm 4th. I just past 2 trucks.
Keep digging.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3.
That was my best
2,
start ever on a
1.
mile-and-a-half.
Right here. Still there. Still there.
Third.
Move it, move it.
I'm the fastest lap of the session, too.
Be mindful.
Come on.
We have 1 set of tires remaining. Line up single file. Jet star 7. Sharp.
Just waiting the clutch on these trucks. It's tricky for me. I have
Ooh,
a
hit
fog
the
account,
apron a
so
little
it's
bit.
hard for me to find
Saved
that
it, saved it.
Okay, got enough fuel to make it for sure now.
I got stopped up wide.
Even with me pushing it, so we should be good. What are my tires looking like for that one? Yeah, we barely ran. My tires are actually still okay. But
Still there. Go low. Still breathing on the car in front. We get in 1.1 seconds. Still there. Clear outside. Outside. Go low.
Fucking asshole! Fucking shoved me into the corner, like actually pushed me, and then got himself into the wall, but no instant points.
he's trying to give you the old bump and run. He just doesn't know how to do it.
This ain't Atlanta, bitch, caution!
What's the first car on new tires?
Third, dude.
3. Third place.
Ooh.
I wonder how many laps that was anyway.
You and me did 9, Kendall.
Good race there, 22. That was a good little stint right there.
Or the question is, how hard were those laps at the front row? How they're going to hold up against everybody else on new?
Oh, you're definitely going to have a small advantage, yeah.
I know that
I'm proud of
25
myself.
lap
I
run
should
we
be,
had,
shouldn't I?
It was like 95 on the
From
right
7th
front,
to
92
3rd?
on the right rear.
I feel like here it's going to be
Are you
a lot
kidding?
of
No way.
what you're losing is in tire temp rather than wear.
20 truck was gonna pit there.
Get ready. Going green.
What should I try to do
One's
here?
blinking out,
I'm
nobody
third.
else seeing that?
I'm gonna restart.
8 cars in. Lift on the outside.
Dylan, not
Green
Dylan,
flag,
sorry,
green
William.
flag. Inside.
But checking up and restart there.
0.736. Stay high. Still there.
If I have another restart like that, I could probably get first.
Yeah, that's what
Damn it, I just got the wall.
Usually once we get back
Oh,
down,
that's
like,
wore me up.
Getting better, it's just under pace lap.
Well, that's my
But if
race.
it's Getting bad, let me know.
Are you done?
Yep. Wow, I just lost it a little bit coming on the restart and got the wall, but I hit it at a weird angle. And my
Are you
race
gonna
is over
fit
just
and
like
fix your
that.
car? Are you gonna fix your truck or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened?
Cold tires, I guess. They just got out from under me. I didn't hit the wall that hard, but going at that speed, it doesn't matter.
3, 2, 1. Right
Oh, that's a
here.
great start to Texas week.
We can repair most.
You wanna do
7
my-
minutes
you
of
wanna-
damage.
You want to watch my
I
live
thought you
stream?
were gonna drift high on that.
What the hell even happened here? I wasn't expecting that at all. It was a decent restart, too. I just got loose.
You want to watch my stream or no?
Nah. I'm looking back at this rack and I'm gonna take a piss.
I wish you could spectate me though, because this is gonna be really
There
I'm starting
is
second on the inside.
absolutely no reason that should have gotten loose on me. I even counter steered out of it, and it
Yeah,
just
you look better now, one.
This guy's talking about Fortnite.
sorry. That should not have
Alright.
done 7 minutes.
Alrighty.
Well, that sucks.
Alright, now we're just waiting for me then, right? Third place so far. I have speed in the truck. I have really good speed in the truck. I'm in the preferred lane for the restart. Do I not? I'm not trying to push it too much where it wrecks the truck, right? William? William, talk to me. William.
About to go green. Stay focused.
Fine, I got this.
The pace car is off. Be ready. Green, green, green.
Well, I got a chance to take my bathroom break at least, but you can't drive this truck with that much damage. It'll
I was like, where the fuck did you go? I'm talking to myself.
yeah,
All
it'll get so loose that you can't drive it if you have any damage on it at all. So I got to get all of this fixed before I can put the truck back out on track. That hit did 7 minutes of damage.
I heard that, yeah. What should I try to
Well,
do
you're
here?
about
Not
to roll
overdrive
back
the car
right
and just take it home to a third, or
And
Well, it depends at that point if you want to be conservative or not.
well, I got a truck like on my ass, so.
I have the fastest lap in the race too, and that happened to me. It just slid out from under me over a very long period of time. It was so subtle I couldn't feel it. And by the time it decided to actually turn, I was already counter steering out of the corner. I had the wheel like 15, 20 degrees to the right, and it still went left. And it hit so awkwardly that it killed the steering and did a ton of damage to the truck. And no, it hasn't done that in testing. Fucking cold ass tires, dude, I swear. Had something similar happening at Rockingham where it just kind of randomly slid out partway through the race and did a ton of damage. Because there's no runoff here at all. So if you get loose like that, you can't hit the apron and get back on track. You're going to hit the wall instead. I'm going to finish like 20th, 21st. 21st, it looks like the dude in 21st is still on track.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1 second.
I go, it's like, you're losing on the cars in front. I don't give two shits, honestly. Let them do themselves, because, yeah. That's your fault, 22. Oh, hit the apron. I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. 22 is not happy with me at all. Oh, I just touched the walls. How am I okay, but you were fucked? Was it the front stretch wall? Dude, what the fuck? Come on, truck. Keep your speed up, unless that was it. I'm gonna try to be conservative then. William, you there?
Oh yeah, I'm here just watching in disappointment. Okay, the low line is just something you cannot take on a restart. I am not the first truck to get loose down there this race.
Well, because remember, that's what happened to me. Low line, hit the apron, got loose, saved it, thankfully.
Mine was cold tires, just no grip anywhere.
I'm okay not running third and fourth right now because that 22 truck is being way too aggressive. He's like punting me into all the corners.
It should be drivable with this little damage. I'm going to go back on track here. So I'll get some safety rating back, but I'm going to be back below 2.6K. I just got myself back up to this rating too. Damn.
For I rating?
Yep. Of course, my first race, and that happens. Absolutely
Dude, these
no
two
way.
are fucking hitting each other.
Absolutely no way to anticipate or test for those kind of things either.
Because it just happens.
Yeah, just randomly spun. No warning.
Hey, at least I'm having a good race for Team Vortex right now, so.
Oh, I know the setup will be good. Because I got like spun out early by a dude driving through me. Got knocked all the way back to like 22nd and drove it back up and was fighting for the top 5.
Car on the wall behind me. Is that going to say caution? No?
Dude, don't block.
That's when you know you're so scared of actual NASCAR cautions, because that would be a caution in real life. Just because of how fucking inconsistent NASCAR is.
All the way up the track like that.
And with it being 20 to go, NASCAR would have been like, fuck you.
Just fucking go.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But iRacing, I think, has to be more than one car for an incident, right?
It depends. A car has to be like turned around backwards on what is considered the racing surface, really. That's the big indicator for cautions. And if it's multiple cars, it'll come out quicker, from what I've noticed.
You did. That's okay.
I burnt my stuff up. I'm just gonna try to take it home to the top 5 unless one of these 4 trucks in front of me has something go wrong.
I had good strategy there too. I was only on fresh tires with about 30 to go.
Hey, top 5 though is not horrible. It's a stat on your
top 5 is really good. Actually, there's a reason it's put on your stat card.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter who you are. Even top teams in racing consider a top 5 a good day.
Yeah. That was a fucking shit fucking corner. There's a truck coming off pit road right now. Let's see what happens. The last time that happened, the caution happened, remember? 17 to go this time by. I'm just sending it too hard into the corners. I'm noticing watching everyone else. I'm just sending it into 1 and 2 too hard. Which is killing my tires.
That bottom has no grip once the track rubber's in. Got to avoid that place in the future. On 1 and 2. Absolutely no grip there. Now, the aero damage on this truck makes it almost undrivably loose.
Does this guy not know? He's blocking. Oh, fuck. 16 truck, you're such an asshole.
Thank you for not killing me, 14.
You're welcome, sir. 30.651.
The two trucks behind me are fucking hitting each other. Keep me out of it. 13, keep me out of it. You two want to fucking beat and bang behind me, that's up to you. I just don't want you to fucking wreck me trying to wreck him. These are the two trucks behind me that have been kind of hitting each other all race long.
30.961.
I'm dropping like a rock. Just burnt my shit up, motherfucker.
Halo. They're outside.
Brad, want to get around me?
Sorry, 7, 12, whatever your actual number is.
30.764.
And he wrecked himself. Oh, fuck. Oh, he's not mad.
Hold your line. They're inside.
Okay, I just feel bad. Because now what just happened to you? He's not even mad. I got no incidents for that too. I bumped him in the corner. After the corner, he just got loose and wrecked himself. No caution though. How's your shit going now since you're done basically?
Hey, I'm back on track, just kind of driving. I'm setting faster laps and leaders right now with damage though.
Outside.
But my tires are newer.
Still there.
We have 12 laps. I have 12 to go. I'm kind of hoping a caution, and I'm hoping if the caution does, everyone pits.
Oh, everyone will after a long run, you can guarantee it.
31.
Especially if a caution happens and it's like 2 to go or whatever.
Car inside.
Yeah, now that one's a bit more iffy.
25. Still there. Stay high.
I'm 7th right now. On that restart, I was 7th and went to 3rd, so.
Hold your line. Clear, clear.
I've never hoped for a caution more in my life, though.
Car inside. 31.678. Still there. They're inside.
Do you think one's gonna happen with 9 to go?
Whoa, there, 24. Okay, that's kind of what I already had up.
Car outside.
Will.
Huh?
Slow.
Do you think one's gonna happen? It's bond class.
Slow.
It's possible. Somebody's
Yeah.
desperate.
Outside. 32.548.
Oh, two trucks. That's what I said. I'm hoping I'm not the caution.
21st in a truck that could have won the race. I see we're back to this
You're done?
meme machine. That's where I'm going to finish. I'm just running the last few laps now. Oh, so sick and tired of the random bullshit taking me out of races. There is not a single lap I ran in testing or practice that could have indicated that the truck would break loose on the exit of 2 at the halfway point of the race.
531.
Hey. Oh,
Brother, I'm trying to get into the 3Ks here by the end of the year. I can't keep having this random bullshit happen to me. It's ridiculous at this point. I don't spend all that time prepping professional grade setups just to have random bullshit like that that's completely unpredictable, might I add, take me out of a race.
well, good race, everyone. Unless something happens now. That was a great race, in my opinion.
Where'd you end up?
31.2.
It seems like I'm gonna end up 8th. We have 6 laps to go. As I said, it's not over yet, but that's where I'm teaming. I dropped like a rock because I just used all my shit up. Running top 3, that's what's just gonna happen most of the time. When the top 2 cars are battling it out so fucking hard and you're trying to keep up with them, no one here is serving their shit. They're just going for it. So I kind of was forced to do the same thing.
White flag. One to
Oh,
go.
you're fucked up, 4. That's fucked.
Top
I'm
10 though.
reporting fucking bitch ass.
31.37.
Looks like
Hey,
the-
started
Fucking
7.
clean as fuck when you want to do that.
Apparently the leader just got bump and run.
Push me
Like I said,
5.
we're just at Atlanta. Apparently.
You should have made that request about half a lap ago so it could have actually gotten up to you.
Yeah, I probably should have said something about 3 laps.
I can't believe I fucked my race like that, man.
Checker flag's out.
I just
We'll get 'em
love
next
how it
time.
goes green after the last caution. I don't go in and pit.
Hey,
Some good racing through in the front. Me and 3 were having a good little run, and 2 leaders were actually, that pass coming to the white was actually crazy.
Kendall, if we didn't have that last caution, that would probably been you than me.
Oh yeah.
Hey, 4 incident points,
Just
and the reason I got
just
those 4
love
incident
that.
points were it wasn't even due to me.
I'm just
So
glad to finish more freaking race instead of getting taken out
Say
by
what?
somebody.
can't believe I fucking did
Yep.
that, man.
Hey, good run.
Now, the only reason I'm
Yep, good run, bud.
being fucking 4A.
hey, 19, it's been a while.
Oh wow, the Ford just drove through the fucking 8 to get that win.
Jason, I had the inside down on me. You did not? I was 2 cars ahead of you going into that corner. I go down the bottom, you just go in and dump
Unless the
me,
caution
dude.
happens
Get the
now,
fuck
this
out.
is
I
it.
raced you clean as hell that whole time.
9.
Hey, Robert, you there?
It looks like I...
Well, that fucking sucks.
You came down
Well,
on
we
me.
have intermission
I mean,
until the next race.
Literally, we've been taking that corner the same way the whole freaking time. I go down to go to the inside. Yeah, you let off later than I do.
God damn.
I'm gonna try to get this last position. No.
That was brutal. Move my iRacing over here. Well, back into the
I
mid
will say-
2500s. Fuck me, man. Got some safety rating out of it, but man, I had a car that could have won that shit. I had the fastest lap and I had some of the best pace.
Congrats! Good race, everyone.
And then the 2 leaders get into
Nice.
it at the end. Oh, you cannot be fucking serious. It just slipped out from underneath me on a restart. What the fuck, truck? You can't even tune to fix that without fucking something else up either, which really sucks.
Last lap pass from Todd. Last lap pass from Todd.
Man, that pisses me the fuck off.
I had a truck to go against you guys. Thanks Team Vortex for the setup. Yeah, but no.
Sounds like you'll need
Just
to
burn all my shit
practice
up trying to catch up to
a
you.
bit more tire conservation.
Not shocked though. You don't have to do that much in mini stock and stuff.
Yeah. I would recommend getting out of those fits races as soon as possible and starting to drive the truck, just the truck. Variety can be fun, but if you want to advance in this sim, you have to stick to one car for a while.
Hey, that is my best race though.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and kill the stream tonight. Apparently, there's some team discussions we need to have. I want to do some testing, which is not very exciting to watch. And the next race isn't for nearly an hour. I'm not going to sit here doing this for an hour, okay? Because that would be boring as hell to watch. So I'm going to kill my stream
I'm gonna watch
here.
this, sir.
Disappointing end. Had the truck to win, of course, but once again, the game says, fuck you, and spins me on the fucking restart. Awesome. All right, I appreciate everyone watching. For whoever tuned in tonight. Hope to see you in the VOD. Hope to see you Wednesday night for the first NIS race.